When we entered India about 5 years ago, we wanted to bring something, very unique to this country. Co-working was very new to this country. To do that, we needed established partners that had the experience of handling large portfolios. When we onboard FM partners, we look at multiple layers of services, from housekeeping to security, hard services, health and safety, risk management, supply chain, and the list is endless. But more than that, I think we needed a partner with the best trained people. People who could be empathetic to our employees, to our members. People who could go above and beyond to deliver, who were consistently trained to be more innovative, perhaps the most efficient in the industry. For us, it's been 5 years now with Embassy Services, and this relationship has seen our high growth phase, the pandemic phase, and touch wood, the back to normal phase. Besides having all the qualities of being like one of the top players in the industry, 25 years of expertise, 100 million square foot portfolio, I think what we wanted was a partner which was easy to do business with, not as a vendor, but as a true partner. And I think we got what we wanted.
While we were doing a certain level of work which was reasonably good, the expectations and the deliverables promised or assured by a WeWork team was much higher than what was being done at our levels in India. And to be honest with you, co-working was a new entrant into the office space for us in India. And everybody in the country was very excited as to how it would run and what would be the entire experience for the user and what would be the kind of deliverables a vendor would have to provide. WeWork wanted to give an experience which was a global, seamless human experience across the world. So they were not willing to compromise just because on any quality of performance, just because we were part of the Embassy group. So coming back to the point, we requested WeWork that we'd like to have a knowledge sharing sessions with them across different locations. And like I said, they helped us choose 2 locations because of New York and London, because they have multiple centers across. And they wanted to show us how they operate in triple net buildings and how they operate in strata offices. And we built a core team of one finance guy who would understand commercial numbers. We built a team of a technology person and someone from our operations. And of course, I got the opportunity to join them. And 4 of us went across, and we were lucky. The entire WeWork team at New York as well as London was very cooperative, very, very collaborative. And that's literally where we learned what exactly a WeWork experience is. I'm telling you, it was something absolutely a great learning for us, a great experience for each one of us, because what we were seeing is that while the level of office provided was very funky, very new, a lot of glass being used and a lot of wood being used, at the same time, the members who were there, it's not like doing a facility management for one enterprise client or one organization, because then the expectations are uniform. Over here, the WeWork corporation provides an expectation to a level of every different individual member, whether it could be a team of 5 and whether it could be and that community feel and that membership feel of collaboration was something what we learned. And that entire uniform trip helped us to come back and perform better for WeWork in India.
Being an international brand, we also expected from our partner to follow some global standards. And at that point of time, some of the important ones for us were, the ability to take, data-driven decisions, prioritizing investment in technology, leveraging the power of analytics, and, most important was, solid negotiation with sub-vendors. Essentially a partner who could support us 24/7 with our high growth phase at that point of time when we just started our business in India. I think the most important thing is, given the flexibility and agility of our business, we also expected the same from our FM partners in terms of, engineering, operations, maintenance planning, asset management, capital investment, risk management, sourcing, supply chain, compliances, soft services, waste management. I know the list is endless, but I think the most important is to bring in more sustainable practices with respect to health, safety, environment, and all of that. So I think these were some of the prerequisites that we learned from our counterparts when we started our business. But I mean, it definitely helped to have a partner at that time that had the knowledge of this and that had the agility to sort of have this in place at a very short notice.
We started a project in our own internal company, which we named as WeWork for WeWork. I mean, that was the project which we started, and this was a few years back. And one of the first things we realized that the most important aspect of a WeWork center is the community feel, and that needed a lot of communication skills within the people who are working over there. And there were a lot of hygiene levels and a lot of courtesy required from the blue-collar workers that we were employing, and they had to be young and at the same time well-trained. The second level was skilling and training. That's where we invested in a training center in one of our campuses, and it's still alive and you can visit it anytime. We actually replicated a WeWork office wherein we had the pantry, we had the washrooms, we had an office space, like a table space, everything. And what we were doing, we got into a 4-week training program, which 25 or 26 modules, where each youngster who was coming in was trained to that level. And we were, scaling up in advance because of the collaboration between the two companies. We knew their projections of growth, and we knew when the next center would come, and we would accordingly organize these trainings in Bangalore and depute these youngsters to that respective locations. I think these are two significant, but beyond that, it's been a learning because every member has a different expectation. And that expectation just helps us build our data-driven process, and we up the expectation levels and our skill levels to that point at that time.
I'll quickly take you through a couple of points that we have right now, which I feel is state-of-the-art cleaning practices. For example, for deep cleaning, we are using biodegradable cleaning solutions, which are absolutely safe for children, elderly people, and our dear pets. We've also adapted to a patented technology of using ozonized water for cleaning and sanitization, which is helping us in achieving chemical-free cleaning and, thereby reducing our carbon footprints and, helping us achieve our sustainability goals. For COVID-appropriate cleaning, we have implemented sanitization of our high-touch services like, door handles, elevator knobs, and, with a medical-grade cleaning solution every 30 minutes. We also partnered with Dettol during the pandemic to enhance the health and safety measures, and I'm really proud that we've done so much that we were the only co-working space in the country that was awarded British Safety Council certification. And we continue to train our ground staff to deliver better every day.
If you talk of technology tools or machines that we use for cleaning or various fabrics that we use at the right surfaces where they are supposed to be used, even the turnaround time which needs to be improved. All this is well collaborated with the WeWork Ops team. We learn, we contribute, and we deliver.
With business getting back to normal, F&B is our top priority now, and we want to make sure that members in our spaces are treated with the best possible options, which are relatable, which are cost efficient, available in the space, and have multiple offerings. So we have a few layers of F&B services within our spaces. I'll just quickly take you through them. The first is our pantries, where our members eat, drink, and socialize, and trust me, they immensely add to the member experience. And what we supply there is freshly brewed coffee, chai, condiments, along with amenities such as microwaves, refrigerators, tableware, dishware, and a lot more. The second one, which is relatively new, is big basket instant machines, which is an unmanned F&B retail space. So now our members have the convenience to choose from an array of snack options at their convenience. Third one, and India runs on this. These are our live chai bars, which are run by Chai Point across some of our spaces. And the fourth and one of the most important ones is the food counters that offer midday meals to our members across our spaces. And to standardize this and to make the experience better for our members, we have digitized the ordering and the payment solution method. And besides that, we follow all the high safety and hygiene standards across all our F&B layers that I just spoke about.
It's not a principal service for us, like Raghu mentioned. It's more a support over here. And our role comes in ensuring that the support is complete in terms of having the equipment functioning, the AMCs in order, making sure that the inventory levels are right for the well-brewed coffee. I mean, the quality of products that WeWork provides, like Blue Tokai or whatever, are much higher than the normal coffee you get in average office working spaces. So our responsibility here is to make sure that we have all inventory levels maintained, AMCs and machines working together. At the same time, ensure labor compliances are in place, and the washing, the cleaning of all these crockeries and the cutleries are up to the mark. And these are the kind of trainings we impart to our people. And of course, one thing which is an absolute significant and patented thing of WeWork is the fruit water. So that's a concept which I think WeWork started globally, and everybody's copying them today. You can see it in every office, you can see it in homes today, and I think the world must thank WeWork for that. So I guess there's a lot of pride in how the fruit water is made at every location of every WeWork, and our contribution is to ensure that we keep up those kind of standards.
Our relationship with the staff which is managing our spaces, the energy is very different. I mean, we love them, they love us. It's not staff for us, it's our family. And it's not like if something goes wrong, and we would have seen that in traditional spaces, people yelling at each other. I mean, that's not what we do. We constantly mentor with them, talk to them, make sure we walk the space with them. You will a lot of times you will see me eating food with them, and these are little things that sort of motivate them and keep them engaged, and that's how they feel that they also own the space with us, right? That's number one. But yes, I think at end of the day, it is manpower. There are a lot of people come, there are a lot of people who go. So besides having SOPs in place, we also make sure that I was just telling this to my team yesterday, that we have to govern the governances, and we've gotten good at that. So it's a consistent process for us, and we are very, very particular about that, because we just want to make sure that, it's not even 5-star experience for us, it is 11-star experience for us that we want to deliver to our members. And for us to get there, I think these two things of governing it the right way and making everybody feel like part of the family does it for us. It's very simple, there is no rocket science here. And I think we've been doing it for over 5 years now, and I am fairly confident saying that, and I also run the member experience. We have nailed it.
The energy that WeWork carries across, and the kind of level of spark that the talent that the team has is actually what is motivating everyone to give that experience to all the members of the community.